What's going on, guys, and welcome to workout number 1 of your banging training program. Guys, this workout will have 5 different blocks. Each block will have 3 different movements. With those movements, you'll have modifications so you can choose your particular level, and each movement will be for 20 to 60 seconds long here, guys. So if there's not any further questions, let's get to it. The only thing you'll need is a wall and a chair. With this wall here, we're going with our overhead wall sit. Option 1 here is I'll be at a 45-degree angle with my hands up here. Option number 2, I will slide down, find a 90-degree straight line between my knee and ankle, as well as my knee and my hip. Option number 3, you'll press into the ground really hard, press into the wall really hard, and extend one leg as you alternate to the other leg and extend the other. That is movement number 1. Movement number 2, we're going to your chair pulsing hover here. So we're going to the edge of this chair. You'll hover right over that chair, and from here, I'm pulsing up and down, keeping that chest up. I want to read your shirt the entire time for this exercise here, guys. And from here, option 2, a little bit challenging to get a little bit deeper. This is your goblet pulsing squat. This is a little bit deeper, gets to the glutes a little bit more as well. Your last movement of this block here, we'll come over, we got squat jacks. Option 1 on your squat jacks. We're going down to a squatted position. Feet will come in, close to touching each other. They'll walk back out. In, out. Option number 2, we're gonna hop it. In and out. Guys, that is block number 1. You got 20 to 60 seconds of rest before we hop into block number 2. All right, guys, block number 2, we'll start right here. Let's get to some upper body push. First piece, we have our pike push-up. Option number 1, if you need to, you can be on your knees here, but preferably, I want you on your feet here with your bottom pulled up, your belly button pulled up as high as possible. Now, from this push here, option 1, I can hold for 20 to 60 seconds. Or option 2, I can go into a shoulder tap while extending and keeping stable. Option number 3, I can go into my power pushes here while I got my nose between my thumbs and I push back at a 45-degree angle. This is your first movement right here. Movement number 2, we're going down to our rolling push-ups. Option number 1, you can be on your knees here, creating a straight. So again, we're on your knees, your bottom is not back. Pushing those hips forward, squeeze your backside. From here, my blades will touch each other. I will press into the ground, press away, and then pull my arm into a straight line. Here to here. From here, I'll control back down, back to the knee, scapula will touch, and I'll push right back up to rotate out to the other side. Option number 2, let's add that push up in there. Knee, push up, all the way rotate. Option number 3, let's take it all the way up. Nice full push up, extend and pull with the arm on the ground to create a straight line between the other. Last but not least, guys, we got our diver push-ups. With our divers here, going back to that pike position, we're diving our nose right between the thumb, and if there's a bar here, I'm coming under the bar, and I'll come up from the bar here, coming right back to this position here. Option number 2, we'll take this all the way to a push-up position. Again, tailbone will come up to create that 45-degree angle. Dive down, up and under, come right back to that starting position. And option number 3, you can go 1.5 here. So I'll go down, under, come back halfway, go back up, and then come back under. It's a smoker, guys. That is it of block number 2. Let's get back to block number 3. All right, guys. Block number 3, we'll start here back on the ground. We got a deep lunge here, which is a deep lunge, which we'll call a sprinter lunge right here. We want our knee directly lined over this ankle here. You're lined to drive this elbow down to the ground as far as you can here. Nice mobility here. You feel a huge stretch to your adductors, hip flexors, hamstring. And then from there, you'll rotate all the way up towards the ceiling. Once you open up as far as you can there, hand will go back down to the ground. I will switch to that other leg, and I will go right into that next same movement here, rotating through. Again, this movement for 20 to 60 seconds, that immediately followed by our reverse lunges, which are reverse lunges. Option number 1, you can take this back to a tap back here, right? If this is challenging enough, especially if stability is a challenge, this right here is fine enough. If you can, let's take that leg back a little bit more and drop that knee back here. And we'll go into our reverse lunges back and forth here for 20 to 60 seconds. Last but not least, we'll go right back down into that deep sprinter lunge position. Movement number 3, we got our jump switches here. With these jump switches here, you can pulse if you like, as option 1, pulse and jump, or you can go right until option 2, which is your jumps. Guys, block number 3, done. Block number 4 starts now. All right, guys, so block number 4, your 3 movements. We have your line T, W, Ys, and Is. That's one of my favorite exercises. It's great for improving your posture, and it also helps with any overhead reaches there. So, and we'll go right into our reverse hyperextension, and I'll be just using our lower body for that portion. Then we'll come right back to the top side with our pulses back into those line T, W, Ys, and Is. With your T, I'm looking to keep my spine in a straight line here on the ground. My arms will reach long. My thumbs will point up, meaning keeping my wrists supinated. I will reach up towards the ceiling, squeezing my blades as much as I can. And once I hold here for 5 to 20 seconds, then I will flow over up to our W. With our W, I'm looking to work my thumbs up and behind my ears as much as possible while squeezing my elbows together. And from there, I will take it to our Y, keeping everything elevated, extending those arms out, like a huge Y here. And from there, you'll bring it in for your I position here. Again, after 5 seconds of that of each position, then from there, you're going to your movement number 2, your reverse hyperextensions. With this one, I'm pushing out of my heels, I'm squeezing my backside, and I'm working to get my knees off the ground and stay as high as possible here. We'll hold this for 20 to 60 seconds, and then from here, we're coming right back to our pulses. All right, guys, 2 more blocks to go. Let's get it. And by that, guys, I mean 2 more, 1 more, our core, and then your cool down. The cool down is going to be super important in this program here. With our core, your movements here, we're going to our bird dog crunch. We practice this in our warm up with our hands on the armpit, knees under the hips here, going to that straight line, alternating, keeping that back flat, driving elbow to knee. You will work to train this and get as stable as possible. Again, option number 2 for this here is that we'll take the knees off, keeping the back flat still, keeping that leg all the way out. Straight line creation here, elbow, knee will drive together, and then get right back out to that straight line there. Movement number 2, guys, we're going to our side plank clamshell crunch. With our side plank, elbow go right back on that armpit, shoulder back and down, the heels go to the bottom, press off the knee here. I'm gonna come all the way up here. Now when I come up here, this knee will pull up towards the ceiling, my elbow will point up towards the ceiling, and we will crunch at the top. Heel will come back down, bottom will touch the ground again, come right back up, heel and knee will crunch back together here. All right, we got the same thing on the other side there for 20 to 60 seconds, and then from there we're going to our frog reaches. With our frog reaches, we'll come down the ground like so, our feet will be off the ground, or if so, we need to, our heels can barely be touching the ground here. We will control down 1 vertebrae at a time, coming down towards the ground. And then from there, you'll go for a powerful reach up as far as possible and focus again on going 1 vertebrae. You can work your way to 5 seconds of controlling down. Option 2, your feet will be up here. I'll crunch as far as possible and control down. All right, last but not least, we got our angels and devils. With our angels and devils, we're flipping over here. We're extending that as far as possible. Our arms will go up towards the ceiling, keeping my spine neutral. I will reach around. I'm gonna round my back as high as possible, pulling up towards the ceiling, and then coming right back out and around. Guys, fantastic job. Workout number 1, done! Let's get it, baby. Don't forget that cool down. Get it done. We'll see you guys on day number 2.